Hello, my name is Melissa Pickett, and I'm a support specialist at Full Circle at the Missoula office. Full Circle has 4 offices across Montana, and the clients that Full Circle serves are children between 4 and 18 who suffer from severe emotional disturbances, or SEDs. Most of Full Circle's clients suffer from a mental illness of some sort. The primary social problem that this population encounters is the stigma surrounding mental illness. Mental illness is often seen across generations and often affects the parents and the clients as well. The stigma of mental illness can cause many social problems, including inadequate housing or maintaining stable housing, or difficulty maintaining jobs. A Full Circle uses many different evidence-based practices, or EBP models, which are put in place by the clinicians on the case. The EBPs are evident in the client's care plans. A Full Circle uses the strengths perspective within all of its care plans. Within each client goal, the clinician identifies a strength of the client or of the family, and how that strength will assist in reaching the client's goals. Full Circle employs a number of BBPs or EBPs, including but not limited to cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, behavioral therapy, modeling therapy, and parent management therapy, or PMT. For the purpose of this presentation, I'm going to discuss the evidence-based practice known as motivational interviewing. According to the most recent edition of Motivational Interviewing, Helping People Change by Miller and Rolnick, motivational interviewing is a collaborative, goal-oriented style of communication with particular attention to the language of change. It is designed to strengthen personal motivation for and commitment to a specific goal by eliciting and exploring the person's own reasons for change within an atmosphere of acceptance and compassion. In the study, a randomized controlled trial of a group motivational intervention for adolescents with first-time alcohol or drug offense, motivational interviewing, also known as free talk in this study, was employed with one group of adolescents while another group used usual care, or UC. The adolescents in the free talk group attended 6 sessions, as well as the UC group. The facilitators of the free talk group used many motivational interviewing strategies, including asking for permission to provide feedback, advice, or suggestions. The facilitators discussed pros and cons of alcohol or drug use versus cutting back or quitting, used willingness and confidence rulers to determine where teens were within the cycle of change, while supporting the teens in the stage they were in. The groups covered different topics for each session. A few examples included myths around drug and alcohol use, how these myths may affect the teens' personal beliefs surrounding use. In another session, the teens discussed their thoughts on the path of addiction, which begins with no use and then experimentation, and ultimately leading to the path of addiction. And how, if they choose to leave this path, what changes might they make. The UC group followed an abstinence-only type of group, similar to AA. The group consisted of educational videos, consequences of alcohol and drug use, and many others. Ultimately, the teens in the free talk group were more satisfied with the group than those in the usual care group. The teens in the free talk group felt more valued and understood than the usual care group also. Both groups showed similar results in alcohol and drug use. Teens in the free talk group felt more safe to discuss their views of change. As a social worker, I believe that it is important to use evidence-based practice models within my current and future practice. When I was discussing motivational interviewing with my supervisor, Mike, he said that children want to do good, and how motivational interviewing works with children is that the therapist needs to draw out the child's internal drives that motivate them, and then allow them to build on that. He told me that children aren't going to change because you told them to, but rather do what motivates and drives them internally, which I know is how adults are too. I think that it is wonderful that such an emphasis on the strengths of the client, or has such an emphasis on the strengths of the client. I believe that motivational interviewing is an amazing approach to practice, and many or it may take a bit of work, but will ultimately improve my future practice and improve the cycle of change for all clients that I serve. Within motivational interviewing, a therapist must accept the client and where they are within the cycle of change, and eliminate ambivalence to change by allowing them to make the decision alone while giving them proper tools to do so. I think it is important to continue to read articles on evidence-based practices and use them with all the clients served by social workers. I want to say thank you for listening. And I hope that this presentation helped you understand motivational interviewing a little bit more and how to apply it to your practice. Thank you so much.